pick up our spirits as we join you from Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. But tonight we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Okay, ready? 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Here we go. 60, cut 19, Mustang 19.
Right to the air is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Looking for Breece Hall on that one. And it's second down. You talk about this Bengals defense. Coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Come on.
To the air goes Daniels. And Walker has it. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
This pass out wide to Hall. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And out route, he's got the connection to Walker. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Colts.
Dixie Maverick. 70 up, Dragon, 19.
Daniels looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Daniels going to try and throw for it. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Set, hut. Blackboard striker. 3-3. Fury. Yellow. Ready.
Young. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. You look at this Colt defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you. Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
To throw, Young. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bengals first down.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Jenkins. They'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Young. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy check downs. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
45, White. Ready?
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We ready, more Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't call the matrix. Got that touch my savior.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7-0 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Down the field, he's got one. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 35.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Here's Daniels. A short one there, dropped by Warren. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
And here, you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Street. Panthers, 79 Broncos. Buffalo, 18. 70 Rangers. 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
Now Daniels. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
On the double.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Dragon 60. Bronco 8.
Throwing now is Daniels. And he'll find Hall. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Daniels going to throw for it. On the crossing route, complete. That's Harrison. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
19. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. DK Metcalf. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. The point after through the raindrops, something good. And the lead is up to 15 now. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things, and your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Blue. Set. Hut. Red. 38. Blaster. Set.
Looking to throw. Young. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 39.
Let's go.
They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
Fight. 97.
On 1st down, here's Jenkins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready. 43. Yellow. 43. Red.
Here's Young. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he's taken down inside the 30.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. Now he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Yellow, 22. Slide blue. Ready.
Now here's Young. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Young. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been played at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Ready?
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Romeo Dobbs from 8 yards out. And the Bengals get a bit closer. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now Daniel's going to keep it. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Connection with Walker going across the formation. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. So first and 10 now from the 30.
18
Working out of the gun, Daniels. That one out wide and intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it here just past the 25.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Following the interception, Young. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
On the double.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the
Throwing, Young. That's complete to Dobbs. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
They'll try and run here with Judkins. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
60 red. 60 red. Smash red. Real green. Black ultra. Ready?
Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Hey, Buffalo, 7 Pirates. 70 Lions. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pass complete there to Harrison. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
On the ready.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he stopped immediately there. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Bengals 7.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Fury. Yellow. Blue striker. Black shot. White. White. Ready.
Now Young. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
Ready. Claws red. 52 blue.
Young to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
Blaster. 6.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Young working out of the gun. That's to Kraft, the tight end. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At their 40.
They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Cheetah. Cheetah.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Green Jack. Ready.
Young now. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Black ultra. 10 black. 6, mega, rail, yellow, punch.
Young will set to throw. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Black, red, black shot. Fury, yellow. Trail green, blue, trail red, red.
Now Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Here we go, set. Blue, set, fight, 97, gold blue. Fight, 60.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So no gain on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and goal. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
10 seconds. Here we go. Yellow, ready?
Give up the middle, Jenkins. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line.
6, mega. Striker, 3-3. Blaster, 6. Green jack. Rail, yellow. Set.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Let's go.
To the air goes Daniels. Over the middle, pass caught by Warren. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a 1st down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. DK Metcalf. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Colts will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Down the right sideline. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick 6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. But right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bengals drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
Let's go. 60 red. You yellow. Hunt.
Young to throw it. This ball down the field for Pitts. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Colts will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. Going deep for Walker. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Colts have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
A quick throw here out wide to Pitts. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
Here we go, set. 50, green, black shot.
To throw, Young.
Short throw, he's got Kraft.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
3rd and 6.
Red, yellow. Ready?
Here's Young. He'll try and do this himself. Young into the slide, and he's got the 1st down.
It's a gain of 8.
Blaster, six
And the
striker.
Bengals
Two striker.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll set up a throw.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
30, smash, red, hut.
Looking to throw, Young. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Now here's Young.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mega. Black, 95. White, white. Green, black. Green. Black, ultra. Hut, hut.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Short throw, he's got Kraft.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Here's Young from the shotgun.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
That's another Bengals
Red, Cypher.
1st down.
Eat old blue.
1st and goal at the 2-yard
Young.
line.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Come on, set. Black 40. Ready?
Young going to give it up on the touch pass.
And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Kyle Pitts
From a yard out.
and the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns him there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop them from all angles. This time the tight end gets them.
It's complete, and he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big 4th quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
19, Panther 11, Panther, go!
Working out of the gun, Daniels. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Daniels. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Come on, come on.
Daniels looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just get rid of it. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marvin Harrison Jr. from 21 yards away. And the Colts are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you say, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level. That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
22, black, 95. Smash, red.
Now Young. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
27-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
It's desperation time. Young on fourth down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here we go, Scott.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready?
An inside run with Jenkins. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Ready? 52 blue, blaster, 6.
From the shotgun, it's Young. And it's going to be caught by Pitts. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 22-yard line.
On the ball.
Good for the Bengals. 1st down.
Black
1st
shot.
and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Red, cycle. Smash, red. Drill, green. Slide through.
Young working out of the gun. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they got this game in the bag with this huge lead.